You're looking at the Panduit Fault Managed Power System, FMPS, the first Class 4 listed system in the market. The Panduit FMPS is made of 4 parts and a cable. The first part is a transmitter chassis, which is a 1RU unit. It comes with a network management card, which allows you to connect it to your local network, and through our user interface using an IP address or using protocols such as SNMP version 2, version 3, or REST APIs, you can monitor data or even control the system. You can monitor things like temperature, voltage, current, power, how much power is being consumed, and how much more capacity you have left. You can actually also control each part of the system. You can turn on or off the transmitter module, the power supply unit, or the receiver remotely. The transmitter chassis is a rack-mountable unit, typically going to be sitting somewhere in the head end or MDF of your building. It has 3 slots in the back for power supply units to plug in, and it has 9 slots in the front for transmitter modules to plug in. So if you wanted to add capacity to this unit, you simply take a power supply unit and you plug it in. Each one gives you a capacity of 1600 watts. You slide a second power supply unit in, that gives you a capacity of 3200 watts. If you add the third, now you get the full capacity, which is 4800 watts. In the front, I mentioned 9 channels. Each one of these transmitter module channels outputs 600 watts, and they all have access to the power being supplied by the power supply units. You simply slide in a transmitter module, and now you can have 600 watts out of the transmitter module, and it goes out through Class 4 cable to the receiver. Now let's talk about the receiver. The receiver comes with its own bracket, and it's a wall mount unit, or could also be mounted inside an enclosure or on a rack. It has 3 input channels on the bottom. Each input channel connects to a single transmitter module. Distance and the size of the gauge of the copper cable matters in terms of the capacity of the receiver. So let's say if you're using 16 gauge, running at 450 meters to this receiver, for every transmitter module connected to the receiver, you get 530 watts out of the receiver. If you connect all 3 channels, that aggregates to the full capacity, which is 1600 watts out of the receiver. That's at 48 volt DC. The last piece of the system is the Panduit Class 4 cable. It's a 16 gauge 3-pair cable, which basically connects from the transmitter module to the receiver.